against the try. Justin Hodges, he scores!
Oh, it's all over Stone there like the plague. Beats him. Beautiful pass back to Lang. Unloads to Meninga. Nicely to Close. Close accelerates and does beautifully right through the gap. He's been leading pointless. It's under the post for him. Onto the right. A great try from a standing start. This big fella would be a sensation in Sydney football. It started with a Lang pass to Beatson, then back again. Now Lang selectively gives it to Meninga. Meninga stands up and Close is actually standing still. He's 30 metres out. He evades two defenders there. And I must say, gave Eadie a hell of a time. Only about 3 metres out. And I think it's a try. It is beside the post. The crowd have gone berserk. A great break by Scott. It's Meninga, I think, that's Close to score the try.
Chris Close is the try scorer.
Long pass from Lewis out to Murray. There's Colin Scott. Here's an overlap for Meninga. The big fella puts on the pace. Breaks one. Chance for Queensland. Meninga will go into the corner. Great try, Queensland. Mal Meninga. Oh, and Queensland showing their power through big Mal Meninga. Meninga puts on the pace. Set up the inside man, but didn't need him. Broke the tackle of Ella. The big fella strode down to put 4 points on the board for Queensland.
Queensland 22, 4 tries to nil, 22 to nil. And it's gone away now for Linda coming across the 22, crabbing across, but now he straightens. Linda goes for the line, gets a pass away, and big Mal Meninga goes in for the double. Meninga scores. There was just that little bit of doubt about that final pass from Bob Linda. The crowd hesitated with their applause. The referee a little stammer before he gave the award. And then a try for Mal Meninga.
In back play, we have Cliff Lyons struggling to get to his feet. He looks like he's got a problem with his hand.
Here's Lewis now. Lewis has got some support. Lewis holds it up. Mal Meninga. Can he get there, Big Mal? Oh, yes, he's done it. They've finally cracked the line, Queensland. Oh, you can put that down to Lewis and Meninga. That experienced pair have done it. They've finally cracked this New South Wales side that was going to come up here and run rampant over the Maroons. Oh, listen to the crowd. Don't they love those two? Lewis and Meninga, the nemesis.
Now it's across for McCabe. Lost the ball, picked up by Kenny for New South Wales. Kenny out of one. Kenny saw the line. The overhead passes across, and they're in again. New South Wales in again. Michael O'Connor has scored his second try. And he scored all the points for New South Wales. Well, can you believe it?
New South Wales have the option to go either side as Sterling puts a floater up. He gets it in Kenny. Kenny will get it out and again. Oh, great try. O'Connor in for New South Wales. Up another Kenny pass. A beauty. Oh, listen to the crowd.
Gary Smith is now on for Queensland in number 15. We'll pick him up in a moment. Ball is Jackson up the centre. Can he leak up? Yes, he does. And it is Shearer. Shearer heading right under the post. And that's a great comeback try for Queensland. And Peter Jackson, oh, he made the break. He busted him up the middle. And Shearer finished it off. And that's a great comeback from Queensland. A-B-U-T.
Well, Hassler's everywhere. Lewis onto Langer. Langer, little chip kick. Can he get it back? Yes, he does. A little man gets it over Jackson. Chance here. Oh, let's see if he can get it down. Try. Well, Langer again with a little chip. Got the good bounce. Gave it to Jackson. It did. From here, it was hard to see if he got it down, but he sure did.
Back for Darren Smith.
Darren will go over. Darren Smith has put it down. It's a try. A try to Queensland. That's their second. The bench goes up. The crowd goes up.
Freeze played there. Just look at the move by Darren Smith. He goes in and away on Robbie Kearns. And as play continues, he just beats him with that left foot step. but it was set up by the previous play and the quick play the ball.
Hasn't played for a month, Darren Smith, but look at this beautiful left foot step. Robbie Kearns standing too wide there.
Darren Smith and Gordon Tallis. And now it's with Stewart. He shows it to Fittler. Tries to do it himself. There's a try! McGregor! Paul McGregor! Ricky Stewart magic! Ricky Stewart magic! McGregor gets the try. 69 gone. 14-0 the Blues.
Yeah, Ricky Stewart ran the football, and that was the important thing, but also a lot of bodies in motion. And you'll see the gap opens up on the outside because the Queensland players have put it 6s and 7s. Here's Ricky Stewart going across now. We freeze play there. You see the fact that he's going across. Here's McGregor coming back on the inside. That's put pressure on the Queensland defence. As play continues on, and we'll freeze it again now. You see that player, the Queensland player, has gone in to make the tackle. Queensland a little bit tired in defence over here. No cover defence coming across on the inside. A big gap there for Paul McGregor to go through.
And 2-0 still. A very low-scoring State of Origin match. Here's a chance. The ball goes out to the winger. That's Wishart. Then McGregor. McGregor's on his way for the line. First try. First try of the Origin. Scored by Paul McGregor. 20 of Illawarra in a 2.
Very good work. Let's have a look. John Simon stayed alive. And it's Jim Dimmick who slides through, gets the tackle back, and the big man Craig Smith just didn't have the speed to keep up with John Simon.
It's intelligent play from the Blues. They've virtually parked their 5'8" Jim Dimmick on the right-hand side of the field for the entirety of the first half. And that could well be playing towards Matt Singh, which we mentioned earlier, is playing out of his favoured position at right centre. He's defending the left-hand side of the field. Danny Moore and Matt Singh are obviously the two players that they have targeted out of position in the line.
Behind O'Mealy to Anasta, and then intercepted by Hodges. Will he have the pace? Will Hodges have the pace? Hodges, 30 to go. They're not going to get him. Justin Hodges, he scores. He raises memories of the embarrassment of his Origin time some years ago. Well done, Justin Hodges. 12-0 Queensland.
If you stay back in defence, New South Wales would have dominated with the football on that occasion, but Queensland got off their line. And if you get off your line and you get amongst the opposition, you can take intercepts. Justin Hodges, he didn't have to reach far for the ball. It came straight to him. And once Ray Warren questioned whether he'd be able to go the distance, you knew there was no doubt about the try being scored.
Thank you, mate. Cameron Smith. Darren Lockyer. Now Justin Hodges, hard to stop. He's over the line. He's a champion centre. A man from Cairns scores his third Origin try. Now a dummy to O'Mealy. Now to Fittler. Cuts out Hindmarsh. Gasnier. Gasnier will score on debut. The nephew of the famous dragon, the most famous of them all, Mark Gasnier, scores on Origin debut.
And very well constructed by New South Wales. The cut-out pass there from Fittler, taken by Gasnier. Now he steps back inside, and you can see Luke Lewis on his right, completely unmarked. A lot of pressure on Gasnier to score there because he bombed it if he hadn't have got the football over the line.
Yeah, unmarked man outside of him.
Ryan playing the ball. Badiris, Johns, chances the kick. There's plenty of chasers. They've got a try out of it. There's a try for Gasnier. 4 Origin matches, 4 tries for Mark Gasnier. New South Wales 12, Queensland no score.
Barging run out to the 20-metre line, and now Nate Miles. Now that's a good piece of work. Thurston got it away. Inglis is making the run down the left side. Maroon jumpers inside him. Oh! He's gone down the narrow side past Gidley and scored his second try. The kid from Barraville.
Well, what a challenge. That's his 6th try in only his 8th game. And no one runs him down from behind. Everybody was trying to scout on the inside to get between him and support players. And Kurt Gidley, who's an outstanding defender.
Damage done. Let's call it a common sense decision.
Here is Inglis. He's fended away from Williams. He's centre kicks for Slater. Can he make it? Yes, he can. Billy the Kid. He has scored another classic Origin try, I think, after Greg Inglis exploded down the left side.
What a sight, Greg Inglis. David Williams is a strong defender. Swatted him away. And it just all comes down to, oh, beautiful.